The atmosphere was electric. The 2025 WNBA draft was underway. Dallas was buzzing. The Wings had the #1 pick. All eyes were on Paige Bueckers, the consensus #1, a generational talent, a champion. Could she be the face of the league? The commissioner approached the podium. The moment had arrived. With the first pick in the 2025 WNBA draft, the Dallas Wings select Paige Bueckers. Cheers erupted from the Wings' war room. But outside, a storm was brewing. Across town, a different kind of electricity filled the air. Anger, disbelief. Dallas had overlooked their own. Local star Jasmine "Jazz" Jackson, a Texas legend, remained undrafted. She was a hometown hero, a fan favorite. How could this happen? Social media exploded. #JusticeForJazz was trending nationwide. Fans were outraged. This wasn't just about basketball, this was personal. Dallas had betrayed one of their own. The city was divided. On one side, die-hard Paige Bueckers fans, excited about a potential dynasty. On the other, loyal Dallas natives, feeling betrayed and disregarded. The tension was palpable. Local sports radio was ablaze. Callers were furious. How could they do this to Jazz? One screamed. Bueckers is great, but Jazz is family, yelled another. The city was a powder keg ready to blow. The narrative was set. Paige Bueckers, the outsider, the usurper. Jasmine Jackson, the hometown hero, the fallen angel. It was a story as old as time. But this wasn't a movie. This was real life. And the stakes were high. The pressure was on Bueckers. Could she live up to the hype? Could she win over a city that felt like she'd already wronged them? Only time would tell. But one thing was certain. Dallas would never be the same. The press conference. The day arrived. Paige Bueckers' introductory press conference. The tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. The room was packed. Media, fans, and a cloud of expectation hung heavy in the air. All eyes were on Paige. Then it happened. As the questions began, a commotion erupted at the back of the room. A group of fans, clad in Justice for Jazz shirts, stood up. They began to chant, their voices growing louder, angrier. "We want Jazz! We want Jazz!" Paige Responds. Security moved in, trying to quell the disruption. The room was in chaos. Paige, visibly shaken, sat there, the weight of the city on her shoulders. She'd walked into a firestorm, and she hadn't even taken the court yet. The chanting subsided. An eerie silence fell over the room. Paige took a deep breath. She looked out at the cameras, at the angry faces, at the city ready to tear itself apart, and then she spoke. A question of loyalty. Loyalty is a word that carries immense weight, especially in the world of sports. It's a bond between players and fans, a promise of dedication and commitment. But what happens when that loyalty is questioned? When a beloved player moves to a new team, the emotions can be intense and the transition challenging. "I understand your frustration," Paige began, her voice trembling slightly. The room was filled with reporters, cameras flashing, and the palpable tension of fans who felt betrayed. Paige Bueckers, a name synonymous with excellence at UConn, was now standing before a new audience, trying to bridge the gap between her past and her future. Jasmine is an incredible player, a hometown hero. Her legacy here is undeniable, and I respect that deeply. Paige's words were not just a tribute to Jasmine, but also an acknowledgement of the shoes she was stepping into. The fans' love for Jasmine was evident, and Paige knew she had to earn her place in their hearts. And I know some of you feel like I'm taking something away from you. The murmurs in the crowd grew louder. Paige could feel the weight of their expectations, and the sting of their skepticism. She paused, taking a deep breath, her eyes scanning the room, searching for a connection. "But I'm here to earn your respect." Her voice was steady now, filled with determination. Paige knew that respect wasn't given, it was earned through hard work, dedication, and unwavering commitment. She was ready to prove herself, not just as a player, but as a person who genuinely cared about the team and its fans, to fight for this city, for this team, just like I fought for my team at UConn. Her time at UConn was marked by relentless effort and a never-give-up attitude. She brought championships, broke records, and became a symbol of perseverance. Now, she was ready to bring that same spirit to Dallas. "I can't control where I was drafted," she continued, her voice gaining strength. The draft was a moment of destiny, a turning point in her career. Paige had no say in where she would go, but she had every say in how she would perform. Her journey was now intertwined with the hopes and dreams of Dallas. "But I can control how hard I play, how much I dedicate myself to this team, to this city. Every practice, every game, every moment on the court was an opportunity to show her commitment." Paige was ready to give her all, to push her limits, and to inspire her teammates and fans alike. "I'm here to win a championship for Dallas." The ultimate goal was clear. Paige's eyes sparkled with ambition. She envisioned the celebrations, the joy of victory, and the pride of bringing a championship to Dallas. It was a dream she was determined to make a reality. "And I hope in time, you'll let me earn the right to call myself a Dallas Wing." Her final words were a heartfelt plea. Paige knew that trust and loyalty were built over time. She was ready to embark on this journey, to face the challenges, and to prove that she belonged. The room was silent, but in that silence there was a sense of hope, a possibility of acceptance, and the beginning of a new chapter. The future of the Wings. The Dallas Wings have always been a team with immense potential, but the future now looks brighter than ever. With new talent and a renewed sense of purpose, the team is gearing up for what could be their most successful season yet. Her words hung in the air. The room was silent. The anticipation was palpable as everyone waited to hear what she had to say next. The stakes were high and the pressure was on. A few hesitant claps broke out, then more, until the room erupted in applause. It was a moment of validation, a sign that the fans were ready to rally behind their team. Some fans were still unconvinced, their faces etched with skepticism. They had seen promises before, and they knew that words alone wouldn't bring victories. But many, it seemed, were willing to give her a chance. They saw the potential for greatness, and were eager to see how the season would unfold. The press conference continued, the tension easing slightly. Questions were asked and answers were given, each one building a clearer picture of the path ahead. Paige answered questions with grace and poise. Her confidence was evident, and it was clear that she was ready to take on the challenges that lay ahead. She spoke about her excitement to play with her new teammates, highlighting their strengths and the chemistry they were already beginning to build. Her admiration for Coach Johnson, whose leadership and vision had been instrumental in shaping the team's new direction. Her desire to bring a championship to Dallas. She spoke passionately about the hard work and dedication it would take, but also about the joy and fulfillment that would come with achieving their goals. The fans, now more energized than ever, could feel the momentum building. They knew that this season could be something special, something worth cheering for. The team hit the practice courts with renewed vigor, each player pushing themselves to be better, faster, stronger. The camaraderie was evident, and the shared goal of winning a championship brought them closer together. Coach Johnson's pep talks were legendary, and this season they seemed to carry even more weight. His words inspired the team, reminding them of their potential and the legacy they were building. During timeouts, the players strategized intensely, each one contributing their insights and ideas. It was a collaborative effort, and everyone was committed to the same goal. Moments of brilliance on the court, like a game-winning shot, showcased the team's potential. These were the moments that fans lived for, the moments that could define a season. Celebrations after victories were sweet, but they also served as a reminder of the hard work that lay ahead. Each win was a step closer to their ultimate goal. The fans' dreams of a championship were no longer just dreams. They were becoming a tangible possibility, fueled by the team's determination and the unwavering support of their community. Paige's interactions with fans showed her appreciation for their support. She knew that their belief in the team was a crucial part of their journey. The bond between the team and their fans was stronger than ever. Together, they were ready to face whatever challenges came their way, united in their pursuit of greatness. The future of the Wings was bright, and with each passing day, the dream of a championship grew closer to becoming a reality. The journey was just beginning and the best was yet to come. A new era? The drama wasn't over. The city was still buzzing with the echoes of the last game, the tension palpable in the air. Fans were still debating the plays, the calls, and the future of their beloved team. The streets were alive with conversations, each corner a hub of passionate discussions. The city was still divided. The city was still divided. On one side, there were those who believed in the old guard, the veterans who had brought glory in the past. On the other, the hopefuls, the ones who saw a new dawn with the arrival of fresh talent. The debates were fierce, but amidst the chaos, one name was on everyone's lips: Paige Bueckers. But in that moment, Paige Bueckers had shown a glimpse of the champion she was. Her performance on the court was nothing short of spectacular. Every dribble, every pass, every shot was a testament to her dedication and skill. She moved with a grace that belied her fierce determination, a silent promise of the greatness she was destined for. She'd faced the firestorm head-on, the media scrutiny, the expectations, the pressure. It was all part of the package. But Paige was unflinching. She answered every question with poise, every challenge with a quiet confidence. She was not just playing a game, she was making a statement. And she'd come out on the other side. Victorious, yes, but more importantly, stronger. Each victory was a step forward, each smile a reflection of the battles won. Paige was not just a player, she was a beacon of hope for many, a symbol of resilience and perseverance. The journey wouldn't be easy. There would be hurdles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But Paige was prepared. Her training sessions were grueling, each drill pushing her to her limits. She knew that greatness was not handed out. It was earned through sweat, determination, and an unyielding spirit. But Paige Bueckers was ready to fight for her place in Dallas. The moment she held up that Dallas Wings jersey, it was clear she was here to make a mark. The press conference was abuzz with excitement, the fans eager to see what she would bring to the team. Paige was not just joining a team, she was becoming part of a legacy. The 2025 WNBA season promised to be one for the ages. The energy was electric, the anticipation building with each passing day. Fans from all over were gearing up for what was expected to be a season of unforgettable moments, thrilling games, and historic achievements. The Dallas Wings had their star. The team was ready, the players united in their goal. With Paige Bueckers leading the charge, the Wings were poised to soar to new heights. The camaraderie, the teamwork, the shared vision, it was all coming together, and Paige Bueckers was ready to write her own story. This was her moment, her time to shine. With every autograph signed, every game played, she was etching her name into the annals of history. The journey was just beginning, and the world was watching. Paige Bueckers was ready to embrace her